Hello, everyone. Welcome to this section of this course. So, like I had said, we're going to be writing using AIs, and there are different versions of AI. We have the ChatGPT, we have the Google Bard, we have this Microsoft Copilot. So, I found this Microsoft Copilot quite interesting, and I would love that we give it a shot and that while we are using all of this, understand that these guys they constantly update these apps, and because of that, we might be using different AIs to achieve these results. I'll be from my own end. I'll be monitoring their updates and how and some of the restrictions that are placed on these AIs. So this Microsoft Copilot was launched, I think, yesterday. Yeah, yesterday, 26th of so either 25th or 26th of December 2023. That was yesterday. It was launched yesterday on Play Store. It has been on the PC version for some time now. And I saw recently that of PC version, they place some restrictions. There are some questions you will ask. It will not continue. It's quite stubborn, not like ChatGPT that responds to virtually all queries or prompts. I decided to try something this morning. I saw it was giving, sorry, this afternoon, I saw it was giving me results. So I feel we should tap into it as fast as possible before restrictions are being placed on it. But whether or not they place restrictions, our work will definitely continue using AI. So first thing to do is this: um, go to Play Store, search for Microsoft Copilot. Just like I've said, it's new, so the ranking you might not really see it, but search for it very well. Peradventure you did not, let me know. I can always send you the link on how to download. So there are two of them: Microsoft Pilot and also this Bing. Yeah, this Bing chat you're seeing here, this one here. The two of them, please install them. We'll be using them. So this is the Microsoft Copilot, and I've been trying to work on it. So when it comes up here, there is a function here, show all tones. You see around here, tones. It's something like creative, precise, and what? Just choose creative while you are working. Just choose creative while you are working. Yeah. So just choose the creative version while you are working. Then for our book, I asked a question. I asked it to, sorry, I don't know what I pressed. I asked it to, I look at the question I asked. I said, I want to write a well researched free ebook to my online audience about how to improve your relationship. That's the title now. Sorry, before we go on this, you have to sign in. When you download, you have to sign in and just sign in using a free what's his name, using a free Outlook account. So you have to sign up with Outlook, or maybe probably you could try your Gmail and see. But I think Outlook does the magic more. Yeah. So use Outlook. So when you sign in, I think it gives you a level of control over what to expect. Then when you sign in, you click on this image like icon and come to region and language. Please change it from Nigeria to United States. Yeah, I have seen that most AIs, the region at which you place them, including ChatGPT and all of that, they give good and better response when you are using US. Unlike in Africa, they give good and better response. So change this region and language to United States. Language English, speech language English, United States. It's fine like that. So you go back. So I said, I want to write a well researched free ebook. Please, I use this word free ebook because when I was using the system version, I told it I want to write a well researched book about so and so. I say suggest some things to me. He now told me that since it's a book, I should use my brain to write it and all of that. So that's why I earlier said initially it's quite stubborn. So you have to find a way of using reverse engineering to get what you want. So I said I want to write a well researched free ebook to my online audience about how to improve your relationship. Browse and suggest 5 titles for this ebook. After a while, it came up with things like the 7 habits of highly effective couples, how to build a strong and lasting relationship in 30 days or less. Oh, wow, I love this. Listen, learn, love how to dramatically improve your relationship in 30 days or less. Making great relationship, 50 skills to connect with yourself and others. Now, I love all of these titles except these two. The ultimate guide to communication, how to master. I don't really like this. How to achieve and maintain a healthy, happy, and fulfilling relationship with your partner. I don't really like this. Now, this is my reason. When we are writing books like this, when you give somebody, you say 7 habits of highly. Now, if I see these books displayed anywhere, I think I would like to go with this first or the second one. 7 habits. Already in my mind, I had calculated, oh, 7 habits. Wow. Okay, it's fine. I could learn 7 new habits. Yeah, in 30 days. So you are giving that person the person who wants to pick this ebook or who wants to read this book has crafted a kind of expectation in his or her mind. Yeah, unlike these other ones that are so generic, the ultimate guide. Anybody could write the ultimate guide, relationship goals, how to achieve, maintain. It can just be so cumbersome and not being interesting. But this one say 50 skills to connect. So in my mind, I already know, oh, 50. Wow, when I get to 20 something, I could just absorb the ones I can and leave the other. So these three titles it suggested, I feel I could even write on the three. So when a keyword is given to you to work on, like this is a keyword now or a seed word, however you put it, how to improve your relationship is a seed word. And any of these AIs generates different topics for you. Please, you can use one seed word to generate about 3 or 4 books. Understand that this project is a continuous one, and that since we say okay we pay out every 10 books you generate or curate, you could write even more. So say for instance 50 seed words or keywords are given to you, you could generate about 150 books from that 50 alone, or 150 ebooks from that 50 alone. So if you're doing that, it means okay, you are part and parcel of this system, and definitely you will be rewarded for it. So if you ask me, I love these three. I'll just start with the first one. So let's continue prompting this AI, and we trust that we'll in this video finish writing um, this book. So, the 7 habits of highly successful couples. So, I will tell this AI, I'll either say the first or second suggestion. Let me use the second suggestion, resonates with me. So, you've told it the second, so it's definitely will be looking at this: listen, learn, love, how to dramatically improve your relationship in 30 days or more. So can you generate table of contents for this title? So you send or enter. So you give it a short while. Introduction, chapter 1, chapter 2, 3. For conclusion. Oh, okay. So I think the reason why it stopped here 30-day, there's this chapter 4 has the 30-day plan to implement the concept. Okay. So it has generated table of contents for us here. Now, please listen. This 2 of 30 you are seeing here means that you can only give 30 queries to this in this conversation. Only 30 queries are accepted in this conversation. This is one already. This one. Then this is the second one. The third one, just when we continue, you are allowed to give it 30 queries. So now with this, peradventure, if we continue and this AI did not really give us what we are looking for, just this table of contents and this title it has suggested for me is perfectly okay. I could switch to another AI with this just this table of contents and the titles here. Yes, I could switch to another AI. Just peradventure, I'm not getting what I'm looking for here. So now it has introduction. It has given us a table of contents. So let's expand, ask it to expand on all of this. Okay. The next prompt will look like this. Write about, okay, let's just say write about 2,000 words of, you could, don't know why I can't select this. Oh, I would have wanted to select, okay, fine. Okay, I wanted to select this, yeah. So, write 2,000 words. Write about 2,000 words, yeah. Um, of the, I'll now put in quotes, introduction, okay, parts of this book. Please use the word ebook so that yeah, write about 2,000 words of the, and I put in in quotes, introduction, why part of this ebook. So you enter. Sometimes it might be stubborn to tell you I can't write up to 2,000 words. Don't worry, just, I'm glad you like the second one. Okay. I can try to write about 2,000 words of introduction of this book. Here is a possible draft. Okay. So, oh, sorry. Oh, okay. So while it's writing, you could just go back and pick chapter one. So, like I said, this was just launched yesterday, so I'm also learning and teaching as it were. So I'll copy this. I'll write almost the same, write about 2,000 words of the now put it part of this ebook. So that it could remember. Okay. All right. Great. Tell it, let's continue. Prompt the AI to always remember that you are on a journey. Yeah. Prompt it to always remember. Now let's continue with um, the You now put in brackets, I'm sorry, you now put in quotes, part of this e okay. You can say, let's continue. Please, I want to edit this. You can say, let's continue, comma. Great, let's continue. Okay, okay. You can just say, great, let's continue. Right about 2000. If you don't prompt it to write this 2000 words of the, if you don't prompt it to write this about 2000 words, you would end up getting a very small output, meaning the response might not even make up for a book in the end of this whole thing. So write this and perspective of this ebook, part of this ebook. So you enter. So I found this very, 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 very interesting. However, like I said, there are so many others we could use to achieve even better. But I think this for now is free. All you just need to do is to log in and start creating these books. And please note that sometimes you just look through this book. Sometimes it will not go straight to the point. Yeah, like I saw something here, rehearsing, planning what we are going to say next instead of listening to what our partner is saying. Okay, it's doing well. It's doing well. Sometimes you just go through. Sometimes you just go through this and see how it works. See how it works. So, um, while it's creating for chapter 2, we could pick up the next, which is chapter 3. We'll pick it up and get set to prompt it to write. Yeah, 2000 words. Please remember, you could tell it to also give examples, real life examples, all of that in the prompting, so that so as to make the book more interesting to the reader. Yeah. So this AI for now, that they've not placed restriction on it, I think is doing well. It's doing well. So we could start while it's still writing. Please don't click this stop responding button. Just keep writing. Okay. You could always tell it great. Just like humans, when you praise them, um, great job. Just like humans, when you. Okay. Now, while we are trying to write this, we saw that here the stuff was still writing, and it stopped somewhere. You have to stop what you're about to write and just say continue. Just prompt it to continue. Just prompt it to continue. So it will, you are angry because you feel it will just continue from there. And please make no mistake, if for instance you are if for instance you are in a haste to want to just type the next one, the book will not be complete because it will have cuts here and there. Ensure it finishes and stops. Then you prompt, you send in the next prompt. You send the next prompt. So we have to be patient until it finishes. Remember, you ask kids to write 2,000. So, yeah, I guess it will stop here since we've seen conclusion. So, please, when you're copying all of this in the next chapter, you will learn how to continuously and keep learning about yourself and your partner. Sometimes this conclusion, we might not really want to put it back. Want to put it there. Okay, so let's continue. Um, chapter 3 now. Like we said, acknowledge what he did. Great job. Let's, okay, you can write um, about 2,000 words of the, then you put this here. Chapter 3, part of this book. How to love unconditionally, the principles and practices to express your love in meaningful ways, and how to. We can even increase this to 3,000 words. Part of this book. Tell it, don't forget to cite real life examples. Tell it to also ensure, sorry, tell it to also ensure that all the, okay, no need. Don't forget to cite real life examples where necessary. Where necessary. So that's one. Here he said, "Thank you for your kind words. I can try to write about 3,000 words of the third. Thank you for your." So it acknowledges you shouting. Should I use the word him or her now? So look at this words. In this chapter, you will discover how to love unconditionally and express your love in a meaningful way. You will learn how to. So let's keep watching. Use three components of love. So, so each component of love can sustain. So you just prompt it to continue. Can sustain our relationship. Now, before this thing finishes, I would like us to note that I have realized using all of these AIs that most of them we use on what's its name now, on Android app, both ChatGPT and this very one that uses this Android app or are available on Android app. They give good and unique results better than the ones on PC. I've discovered this lately, so I think it will be better we use the apps. It gives better results. So when we get to these stages, either we prompt it to write 3,000 or two, we would have to be patient with it. Okay, look at, I saw somewhere here, for example, if your partner wants to travel or study abroad, you see all of this, it makes the reader feel at home that, oh, this book has a lot inside. If it's giving a real life example, so sometimes you prompt it to also give real life examples. But however, there are some keywords you will be using. You might not need to write all of this. Tell it to write real life examples, cite real life situations like that. Just please be creative so that the book would make sense in the end. Let's not just write because we just want to fulfill our target and all of that. Let's realize that they are being read by people, and let's do what is expected of us to just get the best out of using this AI. So somebody might ask, what if I just tell the AI to why not write about all of this thing, like write the introduction, chapter one? Why won't I just prompt it all at once to write all of this? The truth is, it will write it if you prompt it to write all of that. But most of these generative AIs tend to lose memory at some point. So if you ask it to, if you prompt it to write all of this, so that you don't, you just have to be typing continue, 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 continue. If you do that, what will happen is at some point it will lose track, it will lose memory of what it has been writing. So it's better you just follow it gently, and you'll get the best out of it. So we are now on chapter 4, and we're expecting this AI to write about this. So here, if I was like the way I'm writing now, here I would increase my word number to over. I will tell it to write about 5,000 and just try to see how much it could write. Yeah, I'll tell it to write about 5,000. So I've started with 2,000, here for chapter 3. I increased it to um, 3. We could tell it to write 5,000. Let's see how and what it can do. I'm using this is like a live session. I've not tried this before. I just downloaded the app like so a few minutes ago, and since it's an app, I felt I should give it a shot. So here, when following the principle of love, remember to just know that it did not finish up, so you prompt it to continue. Don't be in a haste to type your chapter 4. Please ensure it gives you the best results. Then you can, you know, just proceed. So if you do this, you could get up to 10 books a day. You could get up to 10 a day. So, conclusion. So, since it has concluded, you can now say, okay, remember again, great job. Write about, let's use 5,000 words. This is 50,000 words. Um, yeah, paste this. Chapter 4. Okay. We can add, remember to add real life examples. Now it's a 30-day plan to implement, and the 30-day plan for the reader to implement. We can even increase this to 10,000 words. Just add it there. It will not get up to 10, but you are giving it a space to just keep writing, to just keep pouring out everything. So, enter. So it might get angry at any point and tell you, oh, I can't write up to 10,000 and all and all. You just reduce it, tell it to continue. Thank you for your appreciation. I can try to write about 10,000 words, okay? Wow, here's a possible draft. I think this appreciation, this Microsoft bot loves appreciation very well. So you give it what. Look at the way it's carrying this reader. I say, congratulations, you have made it to the final chapter of this book. So while we're editing, instead of this ebook, now we'll just put it to book. You have learned how to listen, love. Look at the way it's bringing back everything. Like it's, carrying the reader. Are you ready to listen, learn, and love in action? Are you ready to improve your relationship in 30 days or less? If so, let's get started. Set your goal. Step one. Wow. Number two, set your goals and expectation. You need to set your goals and expectation. I'm loving this book already. Active from chapter one. It's bringing back everything for every 30 minutes. Wow. To help to set your own smart goals and expectation, you can use the following templates. I want to improve my dash dash dash. I want to use wow. Once you have set your smart goals and expectation, you need to write them and keep them visible. Wow, this book, uh, I think I'm tempted to say that this book is something I also want to read. Okay. Please, while you are reading the book, in case you want to get lost like myself, how to learn, listen, 30-day plan, implement the concept and exercise from previous chapters, and how to measure progress. Okay. Evaluate the outcomes. Okay. So here you continue. So I think we still have one more. We still have one more, which is the conclusion. So copy this. Wow. It's given the 30-day plan already. Review your progress. Wow. 32. Wow. I love the output. I love the results. This book will be so rich. So remember, like I said earlier, the seed words will be given to us, and we'll use the seed words to create the books. Please write as much as possible. Don't say, "Oh no, I was told to write a small book, not up to 100 pages." So for that reason, just do this work as if it were yours. And like I promised the other ones, I could, after 6 months, if you are still with us, I would, it's not I could, I would be mentoring you on how you can also use this skill to start up your own, use this skill to start up your own writing career. Yeah, I know some of us might be writing, might have been writing and needed mentors. I will guide you in ensuring that you kickstart your own writing career, but I will be giving us a minimum of 6 months. While you still work with us, you can build your own. So before the end of 2024, you should have started earning serious money from this. Don't look at what we said we are going to pay and lose what you will gain. Please don't. So see yourself that in the next 6 months, okay, you could raise money Like some of us that don't have good laptops or good internet facilities, you could use the money we are paying you just to equip yourself, gather all of those things so that once you start yours, budget for a small generator or something, or power alternative power source. Just start up something so that before the end of 6 months, you would have learned a lot. So this is like an IT or internship for you, where you also learn and fast forward yours. Okay, yeah, continue. This is the concluding part. Yeah. um, okay, various techniques. It's no longer writing in this coded form. It's just putting it out here as this is just the conclusion. Okay, so remember, this is just the conclusion for this. Um, let's put let's say great job. Don't forget, for ChatGPT or some of them, you might not really be telling it, appreciating it. But I think this guy works well with this appreciation. So just a great job. Write 2,000 words for the conclusion for the, then you put it here, paste this. How to maintain and grow your relationship, the tips and advice and all of that. Okay, please put it there. Don't forget to cite or just to write real life examples. So by the time you finish this, want to believe, I want to believe, yeah, by the time you finish this, I want to believe you would have gotten a book of say maybe 30, 40, 50 in amount of pages. It could be 100 and something, please. The more, in as much as the content is good, you can make it, you can make it a big book like that. So don't say no, 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 I will not write this and all of that. So please just put out the, I mean, copy this and paste on your Microsoft Word. Now, for this conclusion, that's why sometimes I don't really like conclusion. Please, when you're writing the conclusion, read it very well. In this chapter, you have learned, by following this chapter, you have completed this book. From here now, this you have completed this book. You have learned how to listen, love, and all techniques. You have completed this book. You have made a great effort by all of this. Please, this should not be added because the book is not yet completed. So sometimes when you are writing, when you are copying these conclusions, please look at it very well. Look at, read it well. You might not need to add all of those places, so it will not discourage the person reading the book. So that's why it says you have to edit. This is a draft. You have to edit. So you come to conclusion, the final conclusion. This is another chapter on its own. How to maintain and grow your relationship. So in your table of contents, we might not add this, we might not make this to become conclusion. You will just say how to maintain and grow your relationship. When you're formatting the book, you remove this conclusion. So you can now add this. So I guess it might not finish here. Let me just type this continue and keep wait. Oh, as if it's finished the whole stuff. Okay, okay. All right, fine. So we are done with this. The next thing you tell it to do for you is tell it's assuming. Okay, appreciate it first. I love this book, and assuming I want to publish this book on Amazon. Can you, assuming I want to publish this book on Amazon, can you write a compelling book description? Book description that will prompt someone to buy this book. So, so sometimes it will have to search, browse, and come up with something. Say, do you want to improve your relationship with your partner in 30 days? Do you want to listen to how? If you answer, then this book is for you. Wow. Wow. As if I should just continue writing this book and, you know, this is, I'm just enjoying the output, honestly. So let's make good use of it. Since it was just launched yesterday, I know it will not have been crowded. So let's buy into this opportunity and start using it fast. So we have gotten the book description. This one now you send. This one you copy it and paste on Microsoft Word. You just title it "book description for so book." You write the name of the book there. Book description for so. So it has to come when you are submitting your book. The book description has to come with it separately. So let's copy this prompt again. Let's copy this again. Let's copy it here, paste here. I love this book. Assuming I want to publish this book on Amazon, can you write a compelling about this book? About the book, about this book that will prompt someone, okay, about this book that will be at the back cover. I mean something of that nature. That will be pasted or written, or that will be written at the back, or just put that will be at the back cover of the paperback book. Where the paperback? Um, make it, can we say something like make it short? Make, make it short, make it short, say precise, and inviting to the reader. So now this is the one that will be behind the book, like about this book, sort of behind the. That's the back of the book now. To the back of the book, just sometimes you say, but it's writing. It's almost the same thing now, but it will. They're not really the same. Almost the same, but they're not. All right, great. So we are done with this book. All you just need to do now is to come back here, open Word on your phone or any of the. You could also log into this stuff on your PC. If you log in on your PC using this same name, I guess just like ChatGPT, I guess you should see this work there. But in case you log into your system, like I said before, this is my first time of using it. In case you log in, you didn't see it on your system, what you just do is you copy this from here and paste on the Word version of your what's his name now, your phone, or maybe you are using WPS or any of those, you send it from here to your PC. On the PC, you now do a formatting on the PC. I'll send us videos on how to really format the book quickly when you have all of those templates on ground, when you just format your book. It's very easy. So now, if I want to continue, say, okay, I've finished this first one, I want to continue this book, like I've told us from the beginning, that from this book, actually, you can write three, from this keyword, rather, you can write three books. I can tell it that, oh, I love this one, let it start from one. Just use the same prompt again. Use the same prompt. You just edit the table of contents. Use the same prompt. Okay, I will just copy this now as it were. Okay, I love this. Once you tap on it, you can copy. So you paste it here. The second, now this is, I think we use the second. We can now say the first book title. Now understand that unlike the first time, we just said the second suggestion resonates with me. Now we've had a very long chat, and it's likely might not remember some of those things that happened before. So you can now say the first book title, so that it could go back straight. The first book title suggestion resonates with me. Can you generate table of contents for this title? You can as well copy this. So the AI don't need to stress itself that much. Just copy this for the title. You can put in brackets. Yeah. So you have started writing the second book almost immediately. So let's see how it goes. So you can see that this other table of content is more detailed, like unlike the other one. 5, chapter 5. Unlike the other one that stopped at 4, chapter 6. So, and why I opted for this is because I checked, I'm still using 15 query of 30. I hope that this book doesn't exceed. Okay, great. Because if it exceeds 7 chapters, most definitely I must have exhausted my queries. So, in as much as you are taking this risk of writing 2 books on one tab now, let's say one tab or query tab, yeah. As much as you are doing that, you should also be careful of the number of queries remaining, because I'm not sure we can transfer this conversation to another tab. No, I'm not sure that's what happens. So if we finish exhausting these 2 books on this single tab, we could carry or transfer the name of the other book, that's the third one, this making great relationships. We could use this to start a new conversation, something like, I have this title of book in my mind, titled this ebook in my mind, titled Making Great Relationships, 50 Skills to Connect. I have that, and can you suggest table of contents for me? From table of content, you tell it write 2,000 words from this, and all of that. So you just continue in this dimension. Before you know, in one sitting, you have finished 3 books, finished 4, 5 books in the midnight, or 10 books in the midnight. You just or you just factor change. I mean, work on your time. You could just say, okay, I finished this book. Then maybe later at night you copy all of them, go to MS Word, format all of them, 10 books, you submit. We are done. That's how simple this can be. That's how simple it can be. Yeah. So I'll be looking up to you guys, and to let me know what you feel and how you feel it. We just did all of these things in less than 1 hour. In less than 1 hour, did all of this in less than 1 hour. So I believe that if you put in 2, 3 hours or so, you could get more books. And if you have 2 phones with you, since this is on Play Store, I'm not sure if it's on Apple Store, but if you have 2 phones, you can as well be doing one here also. Just register with 2 different emails. One is here, the other one is there running. Before you know, you could have that 10 books as it were. All right, thank you. God bless you. See you in the next video.